Hello, Sharpened Blade here, and today we are going to take a look at the Shikra from Ontario Knives. I bought this knife from Integrity Knives. I will leave a link in the description below where you can find their website and you can purchase one for yourself. Now, this retails in Canada for $69.99. And if you use discount code Sharpened Blade, you can get it for $62.99. That's a 10% discount. Woohoo! Alright, so, like I say, $69.99 in Canada, $45.60 in the US. Around $45, it kind of differs in certain websites and stuff, but yeah, those are the prices of it. Some specs. Blade length, 3.25 inches. Blade thickness, 0.12 inches. Handle length, 4.25 inches. Handle thickness, 0.43 inches. Overall length, 7.5 inches. And it weighs 2.35 ounces. So it's a very light knife. Size comparisons to the Rat 1 and Rat 2. It's similar in size to the Rat 2 in handle length, but it's a bit longer in the blade length. So it's a good knife for EDC, lots of blade for such a, I wouldn't say small package, but it does have a lot of blade for the size of it, so that's a plus. Materials, it's Oz 8 for the blade steel. It has a spear point blade shape. It's a black stonewash PVD coating, and it has micarta on this scale. You can see it's starting to darken a bit here, and titanium on the lock side. So that's pretty awesome for a knife of this price point to have the materials like this. Not so much the Oz 8, but that's a good, like, for the handle material, that's a decent blade steel for the price, all things considered. Just get a little look over that. It's a very attractive design. It also comes in a green micarta too, so if you don't like tan, you can get it in green. It has a deep carry clip. Screws aren't recessed, but you have decent room in there for material. Right hand only, but it's tip up or tip down carry, which is good if you're that kind of a person that wants it tip down. Yeah, black hardware. Very nice knife. It even has a an insert, so that way you don't have to worry about lock stick either. Kind of hard. You can make it out a little bit right there, but yeah, no, that's nice. They did a good job on it. Some voids in the micarta around the screw holes. Edges aren't, like, you can see little fuzzies here and there. So the fit and finish isn't 100% on point, but for the price, it's really not that bad. It's milled very nicely. It's got a nice curve to it. You can make that out. So it feels nice in the hand. In my hands anyways. It's nice to use. It's very slicey. It has a flat grind. It feels like a flat grind. So yeah, it's very slicey. Cuts through cardboard no problem. The action, now it's not a soft detent, but it's not like I wouldn't, it's kind of right in between soft and strong. Like, it's not so strong that, you know, you really have to push on it to get it to deploy, but it's not so weak that, you know, it's going to fail you. So it's kind of right in the middle. It's just a nice, easy detent on it. It's fun to fidget with. As you can see, it's pretty drop shutty. It's on bearings, so it's a very nice knife. Now they could have used like stainless steel on this side if they wanted to. I would have weighed more, but they could have. It would have cost less, and then they might have been able to spend more time on the fit and finish, because there's a few things like right here. That was like that when I got it. The coating on the blade was wore off right here on the flipper tab, and it's not some place that I'm going to be touching it anyways when I go to use it. So yeah, that kind of was a problem. Not a big deal, but I mean, some people probably wouldn't like that. Also, it hides scratches and stuff very nicely because of the stonewash, but it's gonna show up. Yeah, it shows up right. You can see it's a heavier stonewash here and not so much here. So it looks like it was like this when I got it too. It looks like it's wore off quite a bit there, but it's just like it's an uneven stonewashing, I guess. I don't know. Because it's pretty good on this side, but it's just this side there's a lot of stonewash here and not as much when you get closer to the tip. Blade shape's very attractive. It's got a nice swedge up here. Very nice knife. Overall, it's very attractive. The other than the fit and finish though, the only thing that I do not like, it's a free spinning pivot, and you can only put a Torx bit in this side. So because it is off center a fair amount, so I was going to try to fix that, but I've seen people, like, you put pressure on the blade and then that kind of holds the pivot in place and you can loosen it that way, but I'm not going to do that. I mean, it still works. It's not rubbing on anything, so I'm just going to leave it alone. But that is very annoying. It just makes it that much harder to take it apart, so I'm not a fan of that. And the fit and finish is leaves a little to be desired. But if you look at it as a whole, like for the price that you pay and the materials you're getting, and like I say, they did a nice job on the milling of it. Like, it's not like this is all fuzzy and messy looking. It looks very good, very clean lines on it. So the overall quality for what you're paying is great, including like when you look at materials. But the fit and finish is just lacking just a little bit. But that's pretty nitpicky, I think. It is a budget knife. Overall, if you're looking for a great knife with really nice materials at a great price point, yeah, there's a few things, you know, centering wise, fit and finish wise, that aren't great. Free spinning pivot, yeah, those things aren't great. But overall, it's been a joy to use and a joy to carry. And you know, it's not like they're asking a lot of money for it. It's a pretty good value. So I would recommend this knife. Just keep in mind those things. And I mean, you might not have the same problems with your finishing that I had. So, and it might not be off center either. So you never know. But they would all have the free spinning pivot. So if you don't like free spinning pivots, tongue twister. If you don't like free spinning pivots, which, I mean, who does, right? But if you don't like free spinning pivots, you're probably not going to want this, but it is worth checking out. Thanks for checking out the video. Make sure to hit up Integrity Knives website. Follow them on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I'll leave both of our usernames up here. And thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment if you want. Take care.